Hi, it's Aenslee Tanner here, back with another video for you. And today I wanted to give you insight into a conversation I've been having with a lot of people recently. I suppose it's not uncommon that lots of people are feeling stretched in more directions today than any other time before. There are plenty of things that you can be busy with, no shortage of distractions out there. And I think it's just interesting to reflect on what being a part of this information age or information economy, some of the different terms people are using to describe it, what this means for us in terms of how we need to adapt to the changes that we're presented with. I want to share with you a quote from a political scientist, Herbert A. Simon. And he said something that I thought just so eloquently summed up what we're facing. And this was decades ago when he originally wrote this. But he said, "A wealth of information creates a poverty of attention." And I think that this information overload, information overwhelm that a lot of us feel we're experiencing is exactly that. We have no shortage of information that we can get our hands on. Online, offline, through traditional media channels, through social media, in the news, through our friend networks. There are so many resources available, and it's actually our attention that's become this super valuable resource because there's just not enough of it to go around. So when I think back to even when I was in elementary or primary school, we used to have a little bookshelf in the classroom where there was this whole series of alphabetically ordered encyclopedias. And that was all the information we had available to do our little school reports, right? Just those there. Nowadays, there's more information produced each day than we could ever hope to consume in a lifetime. It's overwhelming. And so I think the skill that we all need to get well practiced, well versed at using is being deliberate about choosing where our attention goes. Because where our attention goes affects how we feel. It affects what we focus on, what we ruminate on. It affects our quality of life. So it's really important that we don't allow our technology or others to be choosing for us what gets our attention, but rather that we're really deliberate in putting our attention where we want it to go. And just to give you a little bit of personal insight, my partner and I in our apartment, we have no TV. That was a deliberate decision not to allow our attention to go to other programmers' ideas of what we should be watching or advertisers' ideas of what we should be paying attention to. That's just one way that we've chosen to manage what comes into our field of attention, right? And it definitely makes a difference. I can tell you, not having the news in my face every single day affects how I feel, right? So I leave that with you, this idea of being deliberate, choosing where you want your attention to go. There's only so much of it, and it can't encompass everything. So I hope you find that useful. I hope it makes you feel better and more productive, and that you enjoy your life maybe a little bit more, being deliberate in choosing where your attention goes. And I'll see you back again soon in another video. Bye, guys.